friend of mine is an architect around about 1972. He came round one night and said he'd been asked to develop a site between Congleton and Biddle. There was a thing on it that looked like a railway carriage. And he said, would I be interested in it for the railway? So naturally I said yes. I went and had a look at it. And there it was sitting on this embankment, a big veranda on the front, and it had been lived in by the local district nurse. I think she just died, so as part of this development, they needed to get rid of this obstacle on that was on the building site. So after a few weeks, we got a team together and moved it. Came to Foxfield, and it's now come back again. And this is it.
It was a CCT, which is a covered carriage truck, really. It was built by the Southern Railway, just before the war, we think. And it was bought specifically for putting under that vehicle because it's a 32-foot over body and the Midland coach is 32-foot over body. There is a difficulty because, as we found out later, the tumble home on the ends means that where it meets the body, it's 2.5 inches short at each end. So, in actual fact, the chassis is a bit too long for it.
Once it came to Foxfield, the then new platform, the colliery, we had an earlier platform. We built a longer one, put this coach on the back of it, and it was used as a waiting room and shop, together with another coach, which is now part of the Notting Heritage Train. Because the various times it was used as a shop. My mother used to sell bric-a-brac in it, and then for a period of time, we used to actually live in it at the weekends. It stayed on that platform right until 1981, when we moved out of the Foxfield site and came down to Caverswall Road. For some reason, shortly after that, it was taken off the platform and put into what's called the top compound, and sadly became abandoned at the time.
And then it languished at Dillon Park and slowly rotted away until it was not worth restoring.
Subsequent to that, of course, it was put into the care of the L&S Society and moved away for restoration, which was never completed over there, but at least it's had a coat of paint which has preserved it into the condition that it's in now.
Well, it needs fitting with a vacuum brake. We've taken the cylinder off. The cylinder looks in good order. It just wants new seals, new rubbers. It's quite a lot of work, mainly internal. It's got to be piped up. It's got to have the swan necks put in at each end. It needs vacuum pipes. We'd rather like to put proper steam heat valves. A steam heat valve for railway vehicles is quite a specialised thing and they're very expensive to buy. Talking a few years yet.